If you're on SSI, you're probably wondering just how much of a raise you can expect to see in your monthly benefit next year. Well, let's talk about it, because there have been some changes, and while they might not feel huge, they're still worth breaking down. I'll walk you through the numbers so you know exactly what to expect in your bank account each month. Right now, there are about 7.4 million people across the country receiving SSI, so this news matters to a lot of folks. And while what I'm sharing technically applies to everyone who gets Social Security benefits, the dollar amounts I'm about to run through are specifically for SSI. Now, before we dive too deep, let me just say this. If you're an SSI beneficiary, you don't really need to worry about Medicare. That's more for people who are retiring or turning 65 soon. But if you know anyone in that position, or anyone already on Medicare, there are about 70 million people out there. You should definitely pass along the phone number I've been sharing. It's a completely free resource that helps people navigate Medicare, and thousands have already saved money by calling. If you share that number with a friend, a sibling, a neighbor, anyone, drop me a comment and let me know who you told. Use the word chapter in your comment so I can find it, and I'd love to give you a shout out in a future video. Okay, back to SSI. Just the other day, we got the first important data point that factors into your upcoming raise. The cost of living adjustment, COLA, is based on inflation numbers, specifically the CPIW index from the third quarter of the year, which means July, August, and September. We've just gotten the July data, so one piece of the puzzle is in. Here's the thing though, the inflation data came in a little lighter than expected. On the surface, that might sound good because it suggests prices aren't rising as fast. But honestly, I don't buy it. It feels like the numbers are being smoothed over because anyone who's actually out there paying for groceries, utilities, or really anything at all knows prices are still climbing. Still, like it or not, these are the numbers they use, and that means the raise being calculated for SSI is looking smaller than we'd hoped. So let's talk real numbers. In 2025, the maximum monthly SSI benefit for an individual is $967, with a projected COLA increase of 2.7%, which, let's be honest, is pretty weak. That would translate into an extra $26 per month. That brings the maximum up to about $993. Not even a clean $1,000. I mean, really, wouldn't it feel good to at least cross that threshold? But unless the next two data points change things, that's where it stands right now. For married couples on SSI, the current maximum is $1,450 per month. Applying the same projected 2.7% COLA would add about $39, bumping it up to $1,489. Again, not exactly groundbreaking. But here's the key point, none of this is final yet. These are just projections based on the first set of inflation numbers. We still have to wait for the August and September data before anything is official, so the final raise could shift a little bit. In the meantime, all we can do is sit tight and watch. They keep telling us inflation is easing, but from where most of us are standing, prices sure don't feel like they're going down. Unfortunately, we're stuck with their numbers, even if they don't match our reality. I'll keep you updated as the next two inflation reports come in and as we get closer to the official announcement. Until then, hang in there, and again, if you know someone on Medicare or about to enroll, pass along that free resource. After you do, leave me a comment with the word chapter and let me know who you shared it with so I can give you a shout out. Thanks so much for watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and you'll find thousands of videos in the library breaking down everything you need to know about benefits like this.